AAA, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled 28 Bonnet Babe Fired for Talking Back to Her Boss. Let's get right into it.
Hey, Amani.
Hey.
So, remember I did promise you guys that I would let you know once I got confirmation about the option year modifications contract, right? But they got finalized yesterday evening, and we got cut by 4 positions on the contract.
Okay.
I want to start out by saying, this is in no stretch of the imagination based on performance or your contributions or anything like thereof. It was purely numbers based. The feds basically were told that they had to cut the contract by a certain dollar amount, and based on that amount, they looked at the positions that we had. They identified basically one of the money. I got to tell you, this is the hardest part of my job. I think you've done a phenomenal job. Despite a few little, hiccups you and I've had, ultimately, you've been, a rock star.
So it's funny to me because she's talking about, and you can't see this, so I'm going to read some of the things she said on the screen while he was talking. She said she knew this was coming, okay? Because her and her boss didn't have a good rapport, and she was critical of him. Here's one of the interesting things. Why are you criticizing your boss? Read the 48 Laws of Power, okay? You never, never, never go against your master, okay? Even never show up your master. And he tried to fire her before, and so he was slick. He found a way to, put her in a new position that made her low on the totem pole. Ultimately, got rid of her, okay? And this is what happens when you're a bonnet babe and you think you talk all this ish, you think you're so smart, you think you know everything, you get fired, okay? You get fired. Here's another bonnet babe who got a mouth on her. Take a look.
Sometimes you have to throw what you do for somebody in their fucking face. And let me tell you why. A lot of people will try to play you in your face, downplay you as if you have never done anything for them. And
Isn't this the exact thing women say, oh, you're going to throw it in my face, throw it in my face. They never want anyone to do anything for them. They want to be independent so no one could throw it in their face. And here she's telling you she's going to throw everything you do for her in her face. Does that make sense? Absolutely not. We don't even need to hear anything more about it. It's ridiculous. You can't trust these bonnet babes. But this lady, who doesn't have a bonnet, has some pretty good information. Take a look.
So the New York Times is reporting that LinkedIn receives 11,000 job applications per minute, which is roughly 15 million job applications per day, which is the reason why your job search is taking a little bit longer than expected, or you keep getting ghosted. It actually has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the sheer volume of applications that are flooding the market right now. If you're looking for something and you want your application to see the light of day, I need you to do 3 things for me. Number 1, you have to follow up every time that you apply for a job. 90% of people don't, which is why they don't hear back. You need to make sure that you are finding someone within the organization that can flag your application. Remember that the system that your resume goes into is a very big black hole. And unless someone knows that your application is there, you're never going to see it. Which leads me to rule number 2. You need to be looking for referrals. I wouldn't even be applying for jobs online.
Now imagine this. What if women took the same type of advice and go after men, right? Because in this expose she's putting out, she said 11,000 applications per minute on LinkedIn. 11,000 applications per minute. Now, she said this is a 45% surge from last year, okay? And her advice is you should follow up every time and then find someone in the organization. Women are working so hard to get a job, even though they could be cut, fired, lay off, easy, just because their boss doesn't like them. Now, imagine if the same effort was put into finding a man and how much better outcomes women would get. Because they'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 1, they'll have some form of provision and protection, and 2, they'll have a long-term relationship, which most of these women want, but they think they need to become boss babes first. It's a bad idea. It's really a horrible idea. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting. Take a look.
Here are 5 reasons why I don't date black men as a black woman. Number 1 being,
Yeah, she got me too. I was waiting for her. I'm like, when are you going to get to it? She loves black men, okay? Now, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Here's a lady talking about 50-50 dates. Take a look.
I don't understand why some men get so upset when they hear a woman say they don't want no 50-50 man, you know what I'm saying? But if I had a man that married me, you know what I'm saying, and paid all the bills and, you know what I'm saying, I'd be one hawk to a motherfucker. I'm gonna be walking around and motherfuckers gonna be so confused and they asking me why the fuck you got on knee pads and a leash, bitch. That's my nigga. He ain't gonna ever have to worry about buying restaurant food unless he want to. Right after breakfast, hot tour. Right after lunch, hot tour. Right after dinner, hot tour. And a bitch just might add supper. And I'm gonna make sure every night he get his 8 hours plus 30. Before he go to bed, hot tour. When he wake up, hot tour. Leaving out the door, hot tour. Coming back home, stay your ass in the car, hot tour. God damn it, I'm a hot to tour that nigga to death.
The downside to all this is, even though she's not a horrible looking woman, her voice is so unattractive. It's not appealing to hear a woman talk like this. Where is the etiquette? Hot to. And she sounds it like a dude. Like, her mama gotta be a crackhead, yo. Her mama she just have crackhead tendencies. I know a crackhead tendency when I see one. So yeah, I could admire the hard work for a man that provides everything, but still, we would rather that from a woman, not a woman that looks like a dude. Like, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
You see the women that be on social media complaining about 50-50, and every 2 to 3 business days have a message or an announcement of what they're not accepting and what they're not taking with 50-50. Listen, a lot of y'all be overvaluing yourselves. And the sexual marketplace have a way of course correcting it. Because it be the same women year in, year out screaming to the top of their lungs like banshees about what a man gotta do and what he don't have to do. And so far you ain't got nobody to pick you up off the market at the high value that you placed on yourself. You might want to go on the clearance rack or the discount section for a minute, because a lot of y'all ain't it. You see, because a woman that actually is valuable don't have to be on social media screaming about ain't going 50-50, because there's already a man in her life doing for her. She's used to it. I can tell a lot of y'all are not used to it. See, I love mine so much that we go 100-100. I want him to still have energy for me. Like, I want him to still be able to live a good quality life and not have to work 2 to 3 jobs to be able to afford the things that we have. So me having a business and doing other things outside, him also having his business and also doing his thing, we give 100-100. Ain't no 50-50 conversation over here, because there's gonna be a time when he don't got it and there's gonna be a time when I don't got it, and we gonna bounce off each other.
You hear that? This is a wife talking. Ladies, pay attention. This is a wife talking. This is somebody's wife talking. Okay? She says she sees the videos, and I'm not the only one. Everyone thinks, oh my God, Champ is misogynistic, he hates women. Listen, there's women that's tired of y'all shit, and a lot of women that watch my content are married. Just look at the comments. You'll see married women all over my comments, okay? They're probably there right now. I'm saying that because she's right. A lot of these women complaining about 50-50 relationships, they overvalue themselves. Like this crackhead right here. Like, she thinking that, oh, a man's just gonna pay for everything and she's just gonna return the favor by some fellatio. That's not all we want. We want a girl that has our back. We want a girl that we know that if we lost it, she will make up for it. We want a true rider. We don't want a sex slave. Some of y'all think that's all a man wants. That's all we want. Y'all think all we want from women is only scam girl. That's what y'all think we want. So she's right. You should be on a clearance rack, and she values her man enough to say she don't want him just working all these hours. She want him to have time for her too and time for himself. That's a girl that cares about you. And I'm sure she's doing all that hawk tour stuff too. Now, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look. Hey, listen up, Safe Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
Dear black men, this is all my hair, okay? This black woman right here, this is all my hair. I only get hate comments from black men telling me to take my wig off, telling me to give the horse back its hair. This is all my hair. Black women have long, beautiful hair, okay? Black women.
I was rocking with you until you started lying. Black women can have long, beautiful hair, but most black women wear hair hats. Don't lie, okay? I don't know if you're Somalian. I don't know if you Ethiopian. I don't know if you're Eritrean. I don't know where you're from, okay? I do accept that you're a black woman, but stop acting like black women in the West don't have hair hats and bonnets, please. Enough is enough. Don't talk about black men just stereotyping black women. No. Okay? I don't want to hear it. So I ain't going to play the rest of the video. It's not important. Anyway, here's a woman over 40 doing a fit check because she's going to the club. Take a look.
Over 40s, Gertie. Look here. I got to make it my mission to get out the house before 8 o'clock. It's real close. It's 7:18. But I need to do a fashion check. Let me know. She good. She good. It's a concert. Is she concert ready? Is this concert ready, y'all? Because, you know, y'all going to tell me the truth. The honest to God truth. So just let me know. She ready to go? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. And y'all be safe out there.
I personally feel like she looks like she's going to a sex party. I don't know. It's my personal opinion. Right? She got a latex outfit on. Okay, it looks like she's going to get real slippery and slidey. Okay, but you know, a lot of older women think this looks sexy. I get it. They got the Pharrell hat on. I get it. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, she's showing a little bit of a butt. She got some butt. She got a little bit of a gut. It's not horrible. Okay, but this is why you just go younger. Personally, for men. Shout out to her, though. I mean, you know, she going to a concert, probably Beyonce concert or something. I don't know. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
After 40 years old, you shouldn't even be allowed to go to the club no more. Nope. For the life of me, I can't see how people even find a club entertaining after 40. In your 30s, you should be wrapping your club life up. You shouldn't even be wanting to be in the club with no 21, 22, 23-year-olds. Nobody talks about how going to the club is an addiction too. People will literally go to the club until they pass away. I'm talking about all at the bar, 50. Let me get a Long Island iced tea. No. Go home and get some sleep. And then they be in there old as hell trying to talk to the same girls you talking to. Move, Richard. If you ain't found no girl in the club or had no fun in the club in 20 years, you ain't gonna have none. And that's not taking a shot at nobody. I'm just saying it's some more stuff in life you should be wanting to do and get to besides the club on the weekends. Lord forbid, I'm 40 years old telling my wife, hey, baby, I'm finna ready to go to the club real quick. I'll be back. That just ain't the life I want to live, man. No disrespect.
I don't know how old this dude is, but he's making some sense. Now, the part that really stuck out to me when he said that if he can't find a girl, he'd be over by you trying to talk up your girl. This happens. A lot of older men, I don't know if y'all feel like because you're not direct competition, you're allowed to just start a conversation with me and the girl I'm talking to. Nigga, get away, bro. Beat it. Man, watch out. Man, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, go find some place to be. This has happened to me several times, and I always wonder to myself, is this dude over here? I don't know. I don't think he's trying to take my girl because he could tell he just outclassed, but still he won't leave. Okay, and so there be lonely dudes in the club, and when they older, they can't stop talking. I won't lie. Now, this dude, I didn't know if he was over 40 or not. I guess he's not. But I guess in his belief, when he's in his 40s, he's going to be married. Let me tell you something, brother. A lot of men are in their 40s getting divorced. Okay, I'm not wishing that on anybody. It might be a horrible experience, But it's happening. A lot of men, I see it all the time, a lot of men are trying to get their way out of marriage. And I don't think the club is the next place to go. Maybe dating apps might be not that bad at all. Okay, at least no one's mad at you for being on a dating app over 40, over 50, over 60. Goddamn, there's women in their 70s on dating apps. Yeah. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
When the hell did we get so old? Please let me know. Reality check today for me. I have been excited about the weekend to come because I'm going out with my family. They're taking me to one of my favorite country bars for my birthday celebration. And my ass is taking a nap. Pre-gaming for someone in their 40s now means taking a nap, making sure that I eat, make sure that I don't have a headache, so I could be ready for tonight festivities. When the hell did I get old? It is what it is, but look, I'm going to take that good nap because I'm ready for tonight.
Happy birthday to this girl. And, you know, I don't want to get all rag on her. And she kind of represents the average woman in their 40s. Low energy, needs to take lots of naps, may have a headache, back hurt, bones is aching, joints is hurting. This is why we don't want older women. I'm going to just be honest with you. And it's sad that in her 40s, she's already older. She's moving like a 60-year-old already in her 40s. You got to take care of your body. I try to tell people this all the time. Your body's your temple. Your health is your wealth. Without your health, you got nothing else. You don't want to be the richest man in the graveyard. You don't want to be the richest woman in the graveyard. So many people sacrifice their lives just so they can have financial success, professional success, and they neglect their body. I see it all the time. I am a personal trainer for rich people. Let me tell you something. I personal train rich people. I've been doing it for the last 3 years, going on 4 years. The one thing I've noticed is these people have more money than me, but they're less in shape. You would think to yourself, you got the bag. You're making bread. Why are you out of shape? It's because they optimized for one thing and neglected the other thing. And this is what happens. So, ladies, I'm just telling you this. You can be a boss babe all you want. You can get all the degrees you want, PhDs all you want. You will get beaten on a dating market by a young girl that works at Chick-fil-A. Yeah. You will be beaten on a dating market by a young girl who works at Chipotle. You will be beaten on a dating market by a young girl that works at Panera Bread, even though nobody goes to Panera Bread no more. Okay? You got to keep that in mind. I just, you know, it's just, I don't know how else I can express it. Now, here's another woman talking about being 40 in the club. It's just so popular nowadays. Take a look.
Me and my cousin went to the club this past weekend, and I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about the club has changed, the club is different, and I figured out why. I figured out what the daggone problem is with the club. It ain't the sections. Who cares about the sections, how many sections you have? It ain't the sections. There's no music selections. This generation has all the music sounds exactly the same, and everybody has to like Nicki, or has to like Meg, or has to like Lotto. So they don't have time for that. We came to the club to party, to have a good time. And most of all, there was no sound. See, back in the day, there was a sound that let me know we were going to the next style music, okay? So you start off with Sierra, my goodness, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? And all the girls dancing and backing it up and throwing it on the guys, and we all dancing, we having a good time. And then you hear, burn, 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 burn. Oh my God, we going to the hood. We going to the hood. You got Jeezy, Jock, Bone Crusher, T.I., like, you know what I'm saying? We about to go. It's fights breaking out. You know what I'm saying? The club getting burn, 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 burn. Now it's time to go to the next genre. And guess where we going? Straight to Jamaica. Baby, now love you, girl. Do you feel the same? I don't wanna play games. You know what I'm saying? We used to hear Sean Paul, like we be in there getting it. You got to have different types of music. And
I can't lie, she making me feel old, bro. I know exactly what she's talking about. But I'm 37. I'm going to be 38 in a few months. So it's our time, bro. It's our time. We are becoming the aunties, the uncles, and we're soon to be the grandparents, okay? Now, I just got to stress this to women. It's different for men than it is for women when it comes to the aging thing. I don't want to say women age like milk. I don't want to say men age like wine. But here's one thing I would say. Men are valued for what they have as far as their achievements, their status, their money. And we tend to get money later on in life. We tend to get the status later on in life. Women, you are valued for your fertility and your youth. And you tend to have that at the beginning of adulthood, not towards the end. Okay, so it's just the way it is. People get mad at me for this, but women, I know feminism said that you can be just like men. You can do everything men do. You go to college just like they do, get degrees, buy houses, get great jobs. But the only difference is on the dating market, none of that matters for women. None of it matters. Okay, you don't date a girl because she got a good job. You don't date a girl because she got a house. You don't date a girl for those reasons. Now, here's a woman that understands the dating process and love. I know she's a snow bunny. It doesn't matter, though. Listen to what she got to say.
One of the best parts about going to sleep with a man, and I mean like genuinely sleeping, guys, okay? Genuinely sleeping. The best part about that is waking up in the middle of the night to this man's arms literally wrapped around you, one hand around the waist, one above the neck, and you're sleeping on your side, and he pulls you, literally pulls you closer to him, and so that you're like, your back is up against his chest, and it's, oh my goodness. I'm getting all excited thinking about it, okay? No. And then, in his sleep, kisses you. Stop. Enough. No more of that. I'm gonna start falling in love with you if you don't stop. Or, okay, so like, let's say you're spooning, right? Just the position I was talking about, how he has his hands, whatever, and you turn towards him and he just like bear hugs you in his sleep. Oh, it just makes me so happy. It's like I'm laying there and I'm just like, wow, maybe life is worth living, guys. Like, this is so great. That was your daily motivation to let all of you girlies know that there is good men out there. Okay, there is ones that are worth it, all right?
And she said nothing about money. She's talking about the thing she loves so much about dating is sleeping next to a man, cuddling with a man. Can you do this with a beer? Can you sleep next to a beer? Okay? And wake up without your face? That's what will happen, okay? The beer will be eating you in a horrible way, in a murderous way, okay? A man, you know, if he got permission, he could eat you in the right way. I'm just saying. Anyway, I did a video about men's fashion. Well, at the end of my last video, someone said, can you do more videos with this? So I decided to do another one. I got another one, okay? Take a look.
Every man has to own a black suit. After you get a black suit, there's 5 suits you need to get. Black, navy, gray, brown, tan. You get those 5 suits. You get yourself 2 white shirts. Get yourself 2 cream color shirts and 2 powder blue shirts. You can make 75 suits with those combinations, because every last one of those pants go with every last one of those jackets. Every last one of the jackets goes with every last one of the pants. You cannot mess up. The beige pants will go with the gray jacket. The gray jacket goes with the brown pants. The black pants go with everything. Every man has to own a black.
Now, I don't know where they got the number 75 from, but this is not bad advice. If you could get 5 different suits, 2 different shirts, or 3 different shirts, it might be well worth it. I won't lie. But a lot of men, you got to start finding places to actually wear a suit. That's actually the second mission on top of that. Not just having them. Actually make use of your suits by going places. Anyway, here's another stylistic advice I thought was pretty good. Take a look.
Whenever I go out, I always see guys making these 3 style mistakes whenever they wear all black. Number 1 is wearing a basic black t-shirt and jeans. This is boring. Instead, a good choice to wear would be a black textured polo, black trousers, and black loafers. Number 2 is not wearing texture in your outfit. By not doing this, you could be mistaken as a worker and not a guest. Instead, you could try ribbed, corduroy, or leather in your all black outfits. And you can do this for all seasons, including spring, summer, fall, or winter. Number 3 is not accessorizing your all black outfit. Instead, you could do this with a watch, bracelet, rings, chain, or sunglasses. And I think gold truly looks the best with all black outfits, but you can also wear silver. Whenever I go out.
Good point. And look, I could actually take some of this advice myself, because I do wear the plain black shirt, black pants. Granted, it's not fitted tight like this, and I don't think this is that bad of a look, but textures do work. I think, corduroy, cashmere, leather jacket, I think all these things are great ideas, And honestly, one of the best things I tell people all the time is, if you're a man and you really want to be stylish, you should get a lot of black pieces. Put black in your wardrobe. A lot of black. Black sneakers, black pants, black shirts, black hats, black jackets. Put a lot of black in your closet. Also, I would say this too. Get rid of white socks. I know it sounds weird, but since you were a kid, you've been wearing the white socks with the gray toes since you were a kid. I had one job and they said no white socks allowed. And that's when I found the value of black socks. Black socks, to me, go with more outfits than white socks. They look better in your sneakers than white socks. Now, I'm not saying have 0 white socks, but white socks should be a sock that you wear on an odd day. Maybe there's certain short combinations with certain sneaker combinations you wear them with. But your stable sock, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, should be a black sock. It looks more luxurious, and on top of that, they age better. White socks age like shit. They look like your little boy, in my personal opinion. It just seems like your style never upgraded, never updated since you were in your preteens. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.